Hey loves, what's up? It's your fave, Diamond K. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Diamond K, and you can make yourself at home, okay? There are drinks in my fridge. Go and put your coats on my bed. Get comfy, because today I'm going to be talking about why are commercials so cringe? So let's get right into it. Real fast, follow my socials if you don't mind. This video is not sponsored at all. Can't see why anybody would sponsor it because of the topic. We'll see if this even ends up demonetized. I'll keep you guys updated. Commercials have been around for literally decades now. TV has come such a long way from what it used to be, yet commercials are still exactly as cringe as they ever were. And it really makes me wonder, how hard is it to just write one actually funny commercial? How hard is it to make an ad that is not embarrassing and cringe and ridiculous? And who is in charge of these ads in the first place? Who is the one greenlighting these stupid, embarrassing, sorry if I'm sounding mean guys, I've just had this question building up in my head for years. So, what? Sometimes I watch the whole commercial even if I don't have to because I think the ending is going to be funny, and it never ever is. I maybe saw 2 commercials in my entire life that were actually like tasteful, and it was probably during the Super Bowl. I know I'm not alone with this feeling of rage and hate and confusion because there's a whole subreddit named Commercials I Hate. And honestly, it's so therapeutic to go through and see that other people feel the same way. It makes you grateful sometimes too, because a lot of the commercials on there I've never seen, and people are like, well, you should be grateful, you should be thankful. So I think it does depend on what platform you're on, but regardless, I'm still seeing the cringe ones too. It's just a different flavor of cringe. I'm gonna talk about some of my least favorite commercials. So to begin, let's talk about fast food, and specifically, y'all know what I'm about to say.
Have it your way.
Burger King. A lot of fast food places have decided to pick a little jingle, like the McDonald's, the Arby's.
We have the meat.
And now it's the BK one. I don't even want to make the sound because I don't want to listen to that. I don't even want to sing it. At first I thought it was cute. And then the second and third version came out, and it just got cringer and cringer and cringer. And I'm sure it will continue. And it's just forced. Make a new jingle. Make something new. Let's see some fire jingles. Hire somebody who can actually make beats and who can actually rap and sing. But I'm sure you have a friend that can rap and sing, that can make it actually sound pleasant. It's hardly even singing at all. It's honestly offensive. The fact that we have to listen to that all the time. I feel like the ba 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 ba, that was not accurate. The McDonald's one has been around long enough, it's like accepted, but I know a lot of the people, at least on that subreddit, hate the commercial. My boyfriend hates that commercial. People are saying they're never gonna eat Burger King ever again, and I see why. I kind of lost respect for them. It's corny. It just feels corny. And then also the Chick-fil-A ones, they're just trying so hard to make us believe their sandwiches are perfect.
And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the freshly baked, flaky, buttery biscuit. When I take a bite, it's kind of like, you know, crispy, soft, crispy. Crispy outside, soft interior, crispy chicken. I really hate this new trend of these fast food industry restaurants and like pizza places and chocolates all trying to almost seduce us visually. They want us to be like, oh, that looks good, I need that. Dang, I wish I hadn't seen that, that looks delicious. Pizza ones like Domino's, they're getting good at it, but I'm not going to break. They're trying so hard to manipulate us. It feels like it's seductive, and that's so weird. I never thought I would be feeling seduced, feeling like a freaking commercial is trying to seduce me, and that's sad that it's gone this far. One of my next least favorite commercials ever is the Melissa McCarthy one.
I'm going to somewhere, anywhere, a beach house, a tree house, honestly, I don't care. Hello, humidity. A fancy hotel with a sexy garden.
Landscape architect.
Like, tell me that's not cringe. Tell me that with a straight face. Look me in the eyes right now and tell me, is that really not cringe? Is it not cringe? Wow, I wish I was you. I wish I had a higher tolerance to things that aren't funny, but it's not that hard to be funny. Every single day I can go on my Reddit or my Twitter or literally any social media, and I will see so many funny posts by just regular people with 10 followers, 100 followers, just like commenting the funniest things I've heard so far in my life. But yet it's still so hard to make a funny commercial Just hire some of these people off Twitter. I'm sure they'll do it for a few bucks. There's so many funny people, stand-up comedians. Like 2/3 of everybody I know in my life is funnier than any commercial I've ever seen. And that doesn't mean that everyone I know in my life is insanely funny. It just means that these commercials are that unfunny, that disappointing, just cringe, like cringe. Next, we're gonna talk about the Amazon mustache girl. I get how it's trying to be more accepting of people expressing themselves the way they want to and not conforming to the gender standards of society. And I understand, that's cute. It would be cute to see once or twice. They showed it so many times. I probably saw a commercial at least 170 times in 1 month. And I know I'm not alone because that subreddit was blowing up about that too. And I was in there like reading it, like feeling like I was like with family, just listening to all these other people moan and groan about how cringe and embarrassing and stupid these commercials are. Because the more you watch it, the more you hate it. And they showed it so many times. Like, they thought it was the most amazing commercial ever, probably. It gave the energy of the Pepsi Kendall Jenner commercial where they thought that would change everything. Kendall Jenner can end war and hate. It felt like they thought this mustache girl would change everything. They really patted themselves on the back for this one and played it so many times. I can see the entire thing in my head over and over again, and I don't have great memory, but I will never be able to forget that, sadly. Next, let's talk about PeptoBismol. The one where they're all dancing.
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. You've got nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
I don't remember the dance, but I know it was embarrassing and cringe and that I hate it so much. Why are you dancing to a song about stomach issues and poop issues? Why are you dancing to that? Along with that one, there's a new one for IBS. And it's a lady sitting on a toilet wherever she goes because she doesn't know when the next time she's gonna have IBS is. Like, she's out with family, literally at dinners and stuff, sitting on the toilet. And I feel like maybe the first time somebody said that this was a funny idea, I would have chuckled, but I would have never taken it so far to actually film it and edit it and give it the green light to go on television time and time again. That's so cringe. Next, let's talk about the Liberty Mutual one. I just think their new little jingle is
Liberty, 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 liberty.
And again, the first time I heard it, it was like, oh, kid. But then it was like, oh. Immediately, I could hear that the kid did not say liberty twice. They took the same audio of him saying liberty and just placed it there again. They even try to make it sound smooth. Please, stop. And then the freaking Progressive commercial, they're all taking pictures next to all these automobiles that progressed. And it's just so cringe. Ugh, the fact they play them over and over and over again. The Coke commercials, I really just don't like the jingle of that one.
I need to try it first.
It just sounds like an ear sore. Ear sore? It sounds painful to my ears. Along with that, we have these celebrity commercials where these celebs just show up. Ice Spice.
Yeah, I'm a Dunkin' girl.
I'm not seeing it.
Ice Spice. My fans are the Munchkins.
Where you going with this?
Ice Spice Munchkins drink.
There's like a Subway one with these athletes. Why do you think a celebrity endorsing this is immediately going to take your brand to the next level? Because it's not funny. Again, it's just awkward. They're just there like answering some little dumb question. And I want to know, do these actually make a difference? Do these actually help these brands make money? I guess maybe if you're very easily persuaded. Unless I'm alone and everyone else thinks they're hilarious, but ugh, that's how I feel. My biggest pet peeve for commercials ever is the ones that are incredibly much louder than the thing you're watching. So I could be sleeping and there's a cute little show playing in the background, and the next thing I know, Arby's is screaming at me.
We have the meat.
We have the meats, and it's 10 times louder. It's like literally hurting my ears. I wake up scared and anxious. You think that's gonna make me like your brand? You think I'm gonna be like, oh, I hear a commercial, let me go see what that is? You think I'm gonna be like happy? I'm just going to like your brand less and less because of the pain and irritation it's making me go through. And especially the ones that are much louder than whatever you're watching. It feels desperate. I'm gonna stop here because I really am just complaining. I'm taking it further than a vent, I feel like. I want to hear, am I alone besides that subreddit with this though? Or does everybody feel this way? Because it should not be hard to write a funny commercial. Hire a comedian, talk to a friend or family member. What? I really want to see what the people who are writing these commercials look like. I just want to know, because maybe it would explain it a bit more. Or is it just truly nobody funny gets a job in the commercial industry? I pray that at some point in my life, commercials will start being actually funny. If we're gonna have to see them everywhere, they can at least be funny. And that's all for today. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're still here, comment a rainbow emoji so I know. Thank you for watching. Bye.